Hi everybody, it's Claudia. Yes, Claudia at Living Healthy Through Cancer. And I also do Pampered Chef, but for right now, we are gonna make a healthy meal. So at Living Healthy Through Cancer, and each word is capitalized, the first letter. So at Living Healthy Through Cancer, and I will put this video also on my Facebook, Claudia Granoff, on my Claudia's Kitchen and Pampered Chef, on Facebook, on at Claude Granoff, on Instagram and so on. You'll see me all over social media, but for right now, I'm having a good day because it's not raining, so I figured I better start getting myself organized. So I went to Aldi. Aldi finally, if anybody's here in Boca and anyone's near Powerline and Palmetto, the Aldi finally opened up. Yay! Anyway, I went over there because I used to shop at Aldi up north, outside in the suburbs of Philadelphia. I have to say the quality of the food isn't as good as I was hoping for, but it could be worse. The produce was much better up north. So I'm surprised because you would think we're in Florida, the produce would be better. But I would definitely recommend Trader Joe's or Publix for the fruit. A lot of times you can get strawberries, BOGO, so you'll get a big huge thing of strawberries. I have strawberries from someone else that gifted us these strawberries. Look how big this thing is. Okay, so you could find really good produce here in Boca. I just wouldn't recommend Aldi, and I hope Aldi listens to this and they get it together and give us much better produce, because there's a lot of Aldis out there and they do have good fruit. But for now, I would highly recommend Publix if you're in the South, HEB if you're in this Mid-South. I would recommend Whole Foods for produce, Trader Joe's for produce. But you want to get the real colorful one because that has the most nutrients, because they didn't pull it out early. If they pulled it out too early and it's not real vibrant colored, then that means that they didn't leave enough time for all the nutrients to get into the produce, whether it's fruit, vegetables, anything. I'm still trying to find pomegranate because that has everything that you need for anti-inflammatory effects, and the one that is the best out of all the produce is papaya and pomegranate. So I'm going to get myself a board so I can actually write all the specifics of all the foods that have the anti-inflammatory process, that are all the good foods for cancer. But as I always say for now, because I don't want to make this too long, I'm going to say protein, 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 and no sugar, except no processed sugar, no added sugar, none of that crappy, whatever, Splendid, all that stuff. It's no good for you, okay? White flour, no good for you, okay? Once in a blue moon, yes, but if you want to stay healthy, if you have cancer and you're trying to stay healthy, if you're healthy, maybe have a gene cancer, don't want to end up with cancer, or just want to live a healthy life, or you have survived cancer and you don't want to get a recurrence, I'm telling you, protein, protein, no sugar, okay? A little bit of honey once in a while because it's more natural, but you have to really be careful. You have to try to see if you can find the most natural honey, and it's usually the browner color instead of the light amber, the dark amber. You don't want to have all that sugar. But speaking of, a little honey in your tea is fine. A little honey in your oatmeal is fine. Get the regular oatmeal, just the oats. Don't get all that pre-mixed, instant oatmeal because it has so much sugar, okay? So let's stick to protein, produce. The fruit has the natural sugars, and it actually prevents from having those real spikes, sugar spikes that will set off the pancreas with your insulin. So you don't want to do that. So no sugar except fruits. You can have a sweet tooth, get some pomegranate, get some papaya, get some strawberries, bananas. All the berries have great antioxidants, okay? I always have berries around. Strawberries, bananas, blueberries, blackberries, they're all great, okay? Get them real luscious in color and you'll get all the nutrients in them. So anyway, it will be my birthday in 8 days. So look what Mama got me. Oh boy, look at this. I'm gonna put you down just a little bit so you can see. And my Mama got me this for my birthday today. And nothing like coming home and seeing a wonderful, wonderful birthday present. Check this out. They are called Caroti, or Caroti, Caroti. But look at the beautiful wooden handles here to hold them. This is great for my soups. This is great for my matzo ball soup, any kind of soup. Look at this, great, any kind of casserole. Look at the great little wooden ones so you don't burn yourself. It's got the wood to hang on to. And lo and behold, I do a lot of Pampered Chef. And let me put you up again, just a little bit. Okay, I do a lot of Pampered Chef products, as I'm gonna show you. And I always show you guys, see that? That's my whole Pampered Chef kitchen. Look at that, isn't that nice? So I will go through each product in a different video because it has helped me cook so much faster, so much easier, so much healthier. I can't even tell you the difference it's made. But let's get back to cooking healthy. Pampered Chef has a set of these. It comes with plates, look how nice they are. It comes with plates, full plates, half plates, and bowls. And they really are great, and I'm loving them right now because look at my bowls and the smaller plate, and it's a setting of 4. So you can either get 4 or 8. They're supposed to be for outside because the wear and tear is great. They're great for wear and tear, I should say. And but what I love about them is now they're going to go with all my pots and pans. See, I could put them in the same drawer. See the wooden, they match? I'm so silly, aren't I? Okay, so let's pick our eggs. Over here, I have my bananas. I'm going to take you a little bit further and put you down a little bit again so you can see. And as a lot of you know, I love my fruit, my little cup fruit and vegetable slicer. Look, it's got all the blades in the back. I have 2 of these. I love them so much. They're great for the kids. All they have to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, do their math as they're helping you. You're making your breakfast, they're over here, they're making a fruit salad, or you're cutting some vegetables. I have little paired knives from Pampered Chef as well. There's 3 in a pack, lime, orange, and that blue. And look at this, isn't this so fast? I hope you can see me. This is why I love my Pampered Chef fruit cutter. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. Look at those beautiful slices, right? I'm gonna do my strawberries with that as well, but I want to show you something else because I just washed all my pots and pans. And see, this thing, these cloths come from Pampered Chef as well. And they're absolutely wonderful. It's the first one that I've ever used, these rags, that actually dry my dishes instantly. So this is my little fruit bowl. This is my insulated, and so you could leave it outside on your picnic tables now that the good weather's coming. And it'll stay fresh for 2 hours. And then it has a great little top, which is where? Oh, there it is. I didn't wash it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, there you go. So it's really wet. And look how fast this dries it. Look at that. Dry. Okay. All done. See? Sparkly. And it has a little hook right there. So you put your hook right on the side and you can leave it open, and then when people serve themselves, they can close it back up so the insects don't get to them. These are great things for outside now that the nice weather is coming. So now I'm gonna take my new pan, yay, my birthday pan. One of the many. It's got a large frying pan, a small frying pan, a mid-sized casserole type casserole, and then my pot for my pasta. Look at this great beauty. See that? And it's got the little holes there so you can let this steam out. It's wonderful. And speaking of letting this steam out, I'll show you my multi blender sometime this week because there's a little gadget you put on the top when you're making your soup or purees, warm purees, and it just lets all the steam out so everything doesn't overflow all over the place. But yeah, I'm excited. My birthday's in 8 days. Okay, I'm gonna need your support because it's also coming up the day I lost my son 10 years ago. So it's gonna be a little bit of a hard day, April 20th. just send me some love, okay? Come on my videos, send me some hearts. Tell me you're there for me or you're thinking of me, that I could really use as much love as possible. All right, guys? So that's it, because I won't make this too long. I just wanted to show you my pan. I'm gonna make eggs with little vegetables, my fruit salad, and you know, my strawberries, bananas, and so on. I just wanted to show you some of the things, and I will go through each product in my Pampered Chef so you see how fast and easy it is to make healthy meals, because you want to save time. We're exhausted, we're too tired, we're nauseous, and the bananas and the eggs are nice and soft in the intestines when you're having your intestinal problems with your treatments. And there's a lot of problems that we have: irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, diarrhea, just horrible pain. Heating blanket on the belly, okay, that helps tremendously more than any other medicine. Heating pad on the belly. If you're really nauseous, Zofran is great, 4 milligrams, 2 milligrams, 4 milligrams, and 8 milligrams. I'm up to 8 milligrams, but that's because of my migraines. They make me a little stroke-like, lose my speech, the use of my legs, and then I'm like this when the sun comes out. But anyway, so heating pad for the stomach, soft. Bananas, don't eat them with rice or anything else, or oatmeal even, because it's gonna really get in there. But if you need some substance, a quick sugar that's a really healthy sugar, put in some strawberries and or raisins, believe it or not, and that'll keep your bowels moving, and you'll still get the potassium in the banana that you need so much, okay? Keep the fluids going, drink water all day, and that's all I have to say, okay? So protein, no sugar, no added sugar, no Splendid and all that crap. If you're gonna get honey, get the darker amber, most natural honey. If you can, I'm gonna find out some brands and I'll let you know. But if you guys have a brand out there that you love and is really healthy for you, please, this is a community. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If you guys can all like and subscribe, then that way I can pull in all the viewers that really need this site, which are all of us cancer warriors, but also our caretakers, our loved ones, family members of cancer patients, patients that are in remission and don't want to get cancer again, or those that are just healthy and don't want to end up with chronic illnesses and or cancer. All right, I hope I didn't go too fast for you. Look out for my next videos. I'm going to be doing some exercise videos this week again, exercise in the pool again, taking your walks, exercise in the gym, all kinds of different possibilities, stretch bands at home, and cooking different meals with my Pampered Chef so you can see how easy it is to cook in that. All right, and so be watching my videos every day, and make sure you subscribe, because then that way they'll come up, they'll give you notifications. Make sure you click on the notifications and you won't miss any of my videos. I'll be talking about different foundations, as I always do, that are out there to help you. All right, love you guys. Living healthy through cancer. I love you very much. Be kind. Remember to be kind, and think about this for the next 8 days, because those were my son's last words. Remember to be kind on Facebook. Love you guys. At Living Healthy Through Cancer. Now I'm going to find my little camera in here, which I'm going to do a whole show on this little gadget here, which is my Apple Watch, and it is fabulous for my health, for emergencies, for my heart rate, everything. It does everything. It's been my lifesaver. When I can't move, I just bring my arm and my wrist closer to my face. I can call for help, text my friends, text my loved ones. Whatever I need to do, I could do right here if my phone's on the other side of the room and I'm too weak. But I'll do another show. So look out for my shows this week. I'll do a separate one all week. This is just my introduction of what I want to do for the rest of the week. All right. See, I could do my camera here. I could just press and it stops. All right. At Living Healthy Through Cancer, Claudia, love you guys.